Cedartown.
You're listening to Cedartown's hometown radio station, AM 1340, and now 106.1 FM WGAA.
Fox News, I'm Tom Graham. Suspect Luigi Mangione has been indicted by a New York grand jury on a host of charges, including murder as well as an act of terrorism.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown High School basketball.
He ducks it! Lays it up. Got it! Yes! Three-pointer try.
Yes! Cedartown wins!
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs basketball, right here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to courtside for today's action.
Welcome to Cedartown High School Lady Dogs basketball here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. The Lady Bulldogs facing the Woodland Lady Wildcats here in our final game before Christmas. And the Lady Dogs coming off a couple of strong performances, unfortunately coming up short in those two ball games last week against Hiram and on the road against Cass. But, Sam, we face a Woodland team that's struggling. Only one win on the season for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, a Woodland team that's struggling in a Cedartown Lady Dogs team that, like you said, despite falling short in the last two contests, seems to be building some momentum.
Yes.
They seem to be getting to a point where they've settled into a little bit of a rhythm. They've adjusted to losing a few players here or there and getting those players back in some senses, such as the addition of Mariah Westmoreland back into the lineup last week. So this Lady Dogs team has a very good opportunity tonight to pick up a big win here at home, a big region win, and, of course, that all-important win before you go into the Christmas break.
Yeah, Cedartown, of course, got their first region win on a win against the Altoona Buccaneers here at home in the first region matchup of the season. Lady Dogs looking for a strong performance here. As you see your starting five, Lady Dogs coming onto the floor. It's your regular five that you would expect here with this roster. And the Lady Wildcats wearing kind of navy blue jerseys. Cedartown, their home white. Sam Branch has the call of the ball game.
Thank you, Andrew Carter. Asia Ware will go to the center circle for the Lady Dogs, and Woodland will get the opening tip-off from Elizabeth Hartsfield. Now a quick turnover as Woodland turns it over. Asia Ware comes away with it. Ware will bring it down the floor for the Lady Dogs. Cedartown working from right to left on your radio dial. Top of the key, near side. Asia Ware is going to try a three, and it is going to be in there. Asia Ware puts the Lady Dogs on top. She matches her jersey number. Lady Dogs up 3-0. Woodland trying to work quickly in transition. Cedartown with a modified full court press defense. And then over here in the near corner, knocked out of bounds by Anna Kate Bussey. So Woodland will inbound from the corner. They get it in cleanly to number 11, Elena Carnes. Carnes with it right at the timeline. Kinsley Boozer playing tough defense on the Wildcats senior guard. And then a steal by Haven Barclay. Barclay picks up the loose ball, goes to her right, has to give it up. Camille Solomon's going to fire a three, and that was a foul that did not get called. Solomon's three was short, thanks to a lot of contact, but nothing called, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Woodland basketball. 3-0 your score. Cedartown still pressing. Woodland looking for their first points of the game, and they will get a turnover right at half court as number 32, Hartsfield, travels with it right at the Bulldog logo. It'll be Solomon, Anna Kate, Bussey, Asia Ware, Kinsley Boozer, and Haven Barclay starting five for your Lady Dogs tonight. Solomon with it, left side, they'll go to Barclay. Barclay working off the wing. They'll come back to the far right side. Now they'll go baseline. Asia Ware with it. The shot is up, and it is good. And Asia Ware early has the hot hand, the basket, and a chance to make it a three-point play.
Asia Ware already getting the fast start for the Lady Bulldogs. 5-0 the score, just under 7 minutes to play.
The and one is good from Ware. So the Lady Dogs are on top 6-0, all 6 points courtesy of Asia Ware. Ware, of course, was our FCA player of the game in last week's contest against Cass. As that one goes out of bounds, as Woodland was trying to break through the press that the Lady Dogs had set up. And so far, Ware is picking up right where she left off at Cass High School up in White, Georgia Friday night. Camille Solomon will bring the ball down for the Lady Dogs into the front court, going to go to her right side. Lady Dogs offense will shift. Now they'll come back left. Barclay into the corner. They go to Boozer. A three on the way. That one's going to be long. Nobody on the backside for the rebound, so it will be Woodland basketball. A steal by Haven Barclay right in front of the Lady Dogs bench, and then it goes out of bounds. Barclay lost the handle. It'll be Woodland basketball. Woodland inbounds it. They're on the near side now. It's number 23. Now she's going to go back to Carnes. Carnes. Now they come back into the corner. They're going to try to drive the baseline. They carry the ball. No call, and a steal by Camille Solomon on the baseline. Coast to coast. Will she go? No, she'll give it up to Barclay off the glass. No good. Rebound Boozer, but the putback is good. Lady Dogs on top, 8-0 here with 6:11 remaining in the first 8 minutes of this region contest here at home. They'll go to the far side. Well, Woodland just from inside the perimeter. Shot was up and no good. Boozer comes away with the rebound. She's going to take it coast to coast, high off the glass off the left side. And Boozer putting up some points. 10-0 Lady Dogs on top, under 6 to play in the first period.
Yeah, great start by the Lady Bulldogs already, Sam. And Cedartown trying to really push ahead here and get this lead extended.
Carnes, top of the key, fires a three. That one's going to be off its mark. The Lady Dogs will just let it go wisely, and it'll be Cedartown basketball. Stoppage in play for a substitution as Charlie Todd checks into the game. Anna Kate Bussey will get a break. Solomon brings it across the timeline. Left side now they'll go to Barclay. Barclay working off the wing. Boozer has it knocked out of her hand. She regains it right at the half-court line. Goes to the right side to Charlie Todd. Todd goes back to Boozer. Boozer drives the lane, and she is fouled. Kinsley Boozer drawing the contact. They'll get number 25.
It's going to be Corey West, Sam, on the foul. Second team foul for the Lady Wildcats.
First free throw attempt on the way from Boozer. Off the side of the iron, no good.
Sam, their only win against Altoona, they beat them 41-39. But in their last ball game back on Friday of last week, lost 69-5 to Dalton.
Goodness. Boozer's second one is no good. Lane violation.
It's on the Lady Wildcats, so we'll have another chance, Sam. But they've been held to about 20 points per game, which is a tough year for this Lady Wildcats team.
The extra free throw attempt is up, and it is good by Boozer. So the score now goes to 11-0 with 5:18 remaining here in the first period. And Andrew, we remember all too well what it's like to be in that type of slump, unfortunately. But back-to-back good years for the Lady Dogs under Coach Scott Green. They'll go to the far corner with the Wildcats. Now they'll bounce it back outside. They're going to come to the top of the key, right side to Carnes. Carnes is going to try to drive the lane. She's going to come outside, bounces it outside to West. West trying to work through some traffic, picks up her dribble, and Asia Ware just steals the ball away from her. A steal there for Ware, going to work far side into the front court. Over to Solomon. Solomon's going to fire a three. That one's going to be good. Camille Solomon hitting from beyond the arc. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Lady Dogs on top, 14-0, 4:42 left to play in the first. We'll be back after this 30-second break here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
4:42 left to go here in the first period. Cedartown with a 14-0 lead, a 2-touchdown lead over these Woodland Lady Wildcats. A hot start for the Lady Bulldogs, Asia Ware. Also, we've seen Kinsley Boozer with a good start, and also
Camille Solomon with that
three-pointer as well.
Woodland brings it into the front court. They'll come back near side to Carnes. Carnes is going to go to the left side to West. West comes back to Carnes. The Woodland Lady Cats looking for a hole in this Lady Dogs defense, and so far they have not been able to find one. Carnes with it. She meets a double team in the form of Barclay and Boozer. They'll have to go back far side again. Now they'll come back to West. She's going to step into a three. No good. Rebound taken by Asia Ware. Ware's going to push it up the floor. She'll give up to Solomon. Solomon brings it into the front court. Right side now back to Ware off the wing. Ware will go to her right. They'll go to the corner. Barclay's going to fire a three. That one's going to be in and out. No good. And Woodland comes away with the rebound.
Looked like a pretty good look over there from the right side by Barclay. She was just unable to get it. And now we got a travel call to number 25. That's Corey West, to kind of stop before her body could stop moving. She took the extra step thinking about passing it. And now we got a couple of subs for Cedartown coming in.
Very quickly getting some fresh bodies in as Asia Ware and Haven Barclay both take a rest, as Mariah Westmoreland is checked into the game for the first time tonight, and Bussey is back on the floor. They'll go to Westmoreland now into the corner. They go to Boozer. Boozer fires a three off the front of the iron, no good, but she tracks down her own loose ball rebound. Will bring it back to the top of the key. She'll settle the Cedartown offense, goes to the right side. Charlie Todd with it. Now back to Solomon. Solomon to Westmoreland. Westmoreland going to feed it back to Todd in the lane. High off the glass, no good. And they've got a foul on Charlie Todd as she was going for the rebound. That's going to be the first foul on Todd, first team foul for this Lady Dogs squad. 3:25 left to play in the first period. Cedartown still